This is my prediction in the envelope. Your job is to keep an eye on that. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
So Josh, yeah?
Hello, mate.
You shop, obviously. You go to shops and stuff. Keep an eye on that prediction. I've got some receipts here.
Are they real receipts?
They are real
Can I
receipts.
have the card?
You cannot have the card.
Okay.
But if you want the receipts, go for your life. I don't care. The card is mine.
Okay.
The receipts are yours. That's how it's going to be, all right? But I've got 5 receipts from 5 different shops. Now, what I want you to do, and the reason we're using receipts is because it's going to randomize everything that we're going to do. Okay. And that's very important.
Cost cutter. Okay.
Cost cutter. You heard of cost cutter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course you have. Yeah, you can see them better on this side. What I want you to do, you're going to go through the receipts, pick any one that you want to, and then just bring it to the front so you can see it. I'm going to look this way. Your job is to make sure I'm not looking at him.
Okay.
Bring the one that you're looking at the front and tell me when you're looking at it.
Yeah, mate, I'm looking at it.
It's kind of getting a bit creepy now, isn't it? No. Right, have a look at that. Have a look at that receipt, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking.
And what I want you to do, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I bought on that shopping trip.
Good.
What I want you to do is pick one of those things. Anyone. It's totally up to you. But don't tell anyone. Don't write it down. But pick one of those. Well, then this could be a problem.
Go on. I can just about.
Have you got one?
Yeah, I've got one, man.
Okay, and don't tell anyone. Don't write it down. And if you're not happy, you can change it for a different one. But you're happy with that one that you.
Happy with that one, man.
Cool. So I know it's on this receipt.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I go shopping, I buy the same thing every time.
Okay.
Other times I buy it like really occasionally. Other times I'll buy it like sporadically. There's 4 of the receipts there. I want to know how many. I want to know how many receipts it's on. Because that's for the. So if it's on a receipt, put it here with this one, but that way round, so I can't see any. I'd rather you not lie because you know I quite like you, Josh, and I don't want to like not like you. So if it's on a receipt, put it here. So it's on 2 receipts right now.
That's it.
It's only on 2 receipts, just on these 2. Are you sure?
Seems that way, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just on this one and this one, right?
Yeah, 100%.
2 receipts.
2 receipts.
I didn't move the prediction. If I told you I knew how many receipts it was on, would you believe me?
No.
That's why I wrote no on there. I knew you would say no.
He did that.
Yeah, I know you. I knew. But it goes one step further because it was on 2 receipts, yeah?
It was.
And I actually put on there, your product will be on 2 receipts.
Okay.
I told you to set the bar low. That's the trick. It's not.
Oh,
It's the best it's got. You don't look very impressed. You know, every time I do this, I get the same feedback. Every single time I do this, people say the same thing. They go, well, it's okay, but it would be better if you told me the thing that I was thinking of, which I can't do because that's impossible. Because, like, you could have thought of any one of these.
Any one.
And I have no idea which one it was. Yet you didn't write it down. You didn't tell anyone. I mean, if I could tell you which one you were thinking of, would that be good?
Go on then.
That would be good, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be good.
Yeah, give me
I mean, I can't do this, but I can try.
Go on.
Let's pretend. Let's use your imagination. Imagine you're walking into a shop, and you're walking up and down the aisles, and you're walking down the aisle that where the thing is that you're thinking of, and you grab it. And then you go to the checkout and you buy it and you go out and you take it home and you look at it. It's on your counter, right?
Yeah.
And you take it and you put it away where it's meant to be.
Yeah, of course.
Which would be in the fridge. You keep it in the fridge. It's not in a cupboard. It's not on a shelf. You keep it in the fridge in the kitchen.
Maybe. You
keep it in the fridge in the kitchen because it's something refrigerated. This is something that you actually buy. Now think about this. You didn't write it down. You didn't tell anyone. You could have literally thought of anything. You thought of one thing and one thing only. You're thinking of mature cheddar cheese.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's fuck. Yeah, it was mature cheddar cheese. I like that. Oh, yes, mate.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks. What's exciting is that's the first time that's ever worked. So we've got to share the moment together.
Thing is, if you know Josh, I could have said mature.
Yeah, you do very well.
That's funny.
Wow.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
That was great.
Thanks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I have to be honest with you. This is all to do with making a prediction. And I have to be honest with you. This is not a very good prediction.
Okay.
mainly because I am not somebody who can read minds. But I'm going to try my best, but wherever your expectation levels are, lower them. All right?
Mine's an easy read.
Good. Your job is to keep an eye on the prediction. That envelope there, that's a prediction. Now, obviously you go shopping sometimes. Occasionally, you might accumulate receipts. If you're anything like me. We're going to do something with the receipts. I got some receipts here from various different shopping trips, from various different shops. I need you to do me a favor. You're going to take the receipts and you're going to pick one of them. I'm going to look away. You're going to pick one of them, whichever one you want. You're going to bring it to the front so you can see everything that I've bought on that shopping trip. Okay. You want to check them all out. You can see that they're all different. They are genuine receipts. So you take the receipts, pick any one you want to, cut it to the front. I will look over there out the way.
Just put it.
Yeah, so you can see it. So you can see it. So if you're going to go for this one, for example, you do it so you can see it.
Okay.
You understand? I'm going to look away. Anyway, you can do it together if you want. I don't mind. Pick any one you want. I don't mind. Are we good?
We're good.
Now, whatever receipt you've picked, I want you to look through it and pick one of those items off the receipt. But don't tell me which one you're picking, but you can pick any one you want to. I'm going to look away. Have you got one?
I can't see which one you're pointing at. This one?
No, yeah.
No, okay, I'll go for this one.
You got one? You can change your mind if you want to. You happy with that one?
Yeah. You don't even know what this is.
I haven't a son.
Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with it.
You've got one item off that receipt.
Yes.
That freely chosen receipt.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to look at it, but this receipt has that thing on that you're thinking of.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. When I go shopping sometimes, hold on to the receipts. When I go shopping, sometimes I buy the same thing every time. Sometimes I buy it like once in a blue moon. Sometimes it's like every other trip. It depends. The item you're thinking of on this receipt, it might be on the other receipts more than, it might be on all of them. It might be on an extra one or just two of them. I don't know.
Okay.
Go through the other receipts. Any receipts that that item's on, give to me, and then hold on to the others.
Okay.
We want to know how many receipts that item's on that you freely chose. So it's on this one. It's on that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, it's not on this one.
So to be clear, it's on this one. It's on this one. It's on this one. It's on this one, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, I think
So it's on four of them.
I think so.
Okay. Just hold on to those for me. We're going to try and do something.
Okay.
And this is kind of weird. And you'll see why. Can you hold on to these? This might not work. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try. We're going to try. Hold on to those for me. Here's the thing. I told you to keep an eye on that receipt, on that prediction.
Yeah.
If I told you I knew how many receipts it would be on and I predicted it, would you believe me?
Yes.
He would believe me. Would you believe me?
I suppose that could be done.
You see,
four,
I told you it was a terrible prediction. See, I put no. It's even worse because I wrote down that it was going to be on 3 receipts. You said 4, but I did know I'd be off by 1. Which is okay. But remember, it's not the best trick, is it? In the way, I mean, it's okay. It's okay, but it's not great. And that's the problem. Every time I do this, I get the same critique. Every single time I do this, I get the same thing. People turn around to me and they say, it'd be good if you could tell me the thing that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But that's impossible. Because I couldn't possibly know what you were looking at. I couldn't possibly know. There's a whole bunch of different things on there. You didn't write it down. You didn't tell anyone I was looking in the other direction. If I could actually tell you what you were thinking of, now that would be incredible. That'd be impossible. Let's use our imagination. I want you to imagine that you're going into this. You're going into a supermarket.
Wait.
You're going, yeah. You're going up and, of course, why not? You're going up and down the aisles and you're finding the thing that you selected. You're taking it from the shelf.
Yeah.
You're going and paying for it. You're taking it home. And you put it in the kitchen because that's where it belongs. It belongs in the kitchen, doesn't it? It's an item that you'd keep in the kitchen. You wouldn't put it in the fridge. You'd put it in the kitchen. You'd put it near your bread bin. And the reason you put it near your bread bin is because that is probably where you keep your Scotch pancakes.
You bastard.
Yes, that was quite good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
You
good.
didn't know what I was thinking of.
I pointed at.
That's not what you pointed at.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great that you were also thinking that, because I was worried you were thinking of diced chicken.
To be honest with you, it's not a very good mind reading trick. I'd like to point this out ahead of time because whatever your expectation levels are, drop them down slightly and then we'll be on the same sort of ballpark. If you're at a 10, bring them down to a 3. That's about where we're going to be with this. I have a prediction. It's right there. Your job is to make sure that I don't go anywhere near that prediction.
Okay.
Now, I'm guessing you guys are a couple.
Yeah.
How long have you been together?
Nearly 5 years.
So you live together, do you?
We do.
Fantastic. Who does the shopping? Is it a joint effort or is it one person in
It's all
particular?
me.
It's all you, yes.
Yeah.
I've been married for about 20 years and yes, I never get a chance to be involved in the shopping at all. I do, however, have to hold the receipts. Now, these are a few different receipts. I've only got about 5 of them. Now, we're going to try and do this. And the reason I'm using receipts is because this completely randomizes things.
Okay.
I could have stalked you on Facebook and found out what you like and you don't. I didn't, so don't
Yeah.
worry about that. That'd be
Okay.
weird, but I could have done that. I want you to take the receipts
Yeah.
and pick whichever one you like and then bring it to the front so you're looking at it.
Okay.
I'm going to look away.
Okay.
I still haven't asked your name. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie. Okay, so you make sure I'm not looking at her. Yeah. I'm looking at you. When you've got a receipt and you're looking at it, let me know. Okay, you got that one?
Yeah.
You look at it, and what I want you to do is take it and put it at the front.
Yeah.
And whatever receipt you're looking at, look at all the different things I bought on that receipt and pick one of them. Don't tell me,
Yeah.
don't tell anyone, don't write it down, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that receipt? Are you happy with that item?
I am.
Good.
Yes.
It's on this receipt. Now,
Yes.
when I go shopping,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll buy the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a once in a blue moon type thing. Sometimes it's a semi-regular type thing. So I've got 5 receipts there.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you're thinking of might appear on another receipt.
Okay.
It might appear on a couple of receipts. I don't know.
Okay.
Go through the receipts. If that item appears again, put it face down there. And I want to know how many receipts it's on.
Okay.
Okay, so it's on this one,
Yep.
this one, this one. Could I have possibly known that it would be on 3 receipts?
I mean, maybe,
But not really.
but not really.
Not really. So here's the question. It was on 3 receipts.
3 receipts.
I asked you to keep an eye on that prediction that I said wasn't a very good prediction. If I told you I predicted how many receipts it would on, would you believe me? No. No, that's why I put no right there. No. I put no. See, that's not very impressive. It's slightly more impressive that I put on here, it will be on 3 receipts. That's the trick. I told you it wasn't very good. It's a lot of build-up for not a particularly great trick.
Okay.
You're expecting more, I'm sorry.
expecting more, yeah.
I can't do more, but I'll tell you what, here's the thing. I can't, no, that's it. You look so underwhelmed with this.
Yay.
I appreciate that, I really do. But here's the thing, right, okay. Every time I get feedback on this trick, they give me the same feedback. They say, it would be good if you could tell me the thing I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Which is impossible. The reason it's impossible is because you could have thought of anything.
Yeah. That's on the receipt.
I couldn't possibly know. I mean, you can check the receipts
Yeah.
out. There's, I think, about 40 or 50 things across these 5 receipts. So that's impossible. I can't do it. But if I could do it,
Yeah.
it would look something like this. I want you to imagine you're going into a shopping market or a shop, any type of shop,
Yeah.
and you're going up and down the aisles until you
Yeah.
find the aisle
Yeah.
that's got the thing that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine taking it off,
Yeah.
and you're only buying that one thing.
Yeah.
You can imagine this as well, but you don't even know what she's thinking about. So it's going to have to be a one-person thing at this point.
Yeah.
Then you go over to the till and you're only buying this one thing, and
Yeah.
you're not, the queues are long, so you're going to self-scan.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
scan it. Are you paying
Yeah.
with cash or are you paying with card?
Card.
So you take your card and you do the boom like that, and you pay and you take it home.
Yeah.
When you take it home, you store it somewhere, don't you?
I do.
But this is not an item that you would put in a fridge.
No.
This isn't even an item that you put in your kitchen. You might, but it's not the sort of thing that you would put in where you put all your normal, regular food, right?
Mhm.
Is this something that you've bought in the past?
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly know this. You didn't write it down. You didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
But if I told you that you thought of dog food, like pedigree dog food,
That's right.
pedigree dog food,
Pedigree dog food.
would that be pretty good?
That's pretty good.
That's not bad, right? That's. I don't know you very well. I'm guessing that's your pissed off face. Is it? There you go. That's the best I've got.
That is excellent.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Really good.
You guys have a fantastic
Thank you so
evening.
much.
And have a safe trip back to Sussex. I'm going to show you a brand new trick that I've never done before.
I don't believe
No, genuinely, I've never done this before. Now, this is a mind reading trick. I'm not the greatest mind reader of all time. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a good prediction. I have a prediction there. It's not a great prediction, but I've committed myself now, so that's what I'm going with. Tom, inside that envelope, there's a prediction. Your job is to make sure I don't move that envelope or do anything with it. Tom, when the family shop happens, is it you that does that? There you go. When the family shop happens, is it you or is it somebody else? Or is it like a joint effort?
It's a joint effort.
It's a joint effort. Okay. I've got some receipts. Do you have receipts in your wallet? You keep the receipts. You end up with like a big pile of receipts and you throw them away, right? I got receipts from different shops. What? I do. He does.
Yeah.
Tom does. I do.
Wallet's full of receipts.
Everyone does. Don't you keep receipts? What, you just throw them away? What happens if the thing doesn't work? You go back and you go, my thing's not worked. What do you do then?
Co-op, mate. I've just seen your receipts. It's co-op.
The Toms keep the receipts.
For the hoarders of receipts.
Tom, you're going to go through, pick one of the receipts, cut it to the front so you can see it and nobody else can. I'm going to look this way so I can't see. You make sure that I'm being honest. I'm not going to look at him.
Am I allowed to see?
No, it's all Tom.
Oh, okay.
It's all Tom. It's going to happen only in Tom's mind. Are you looking at one of the receipts, Tom?
Yeah.
Very good. So here's what we're going to do, Tom. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I bought on that particular shopping trip. Pick one of those things, but don't tell anyone, don't write it down, don't tell anyone. There's a whole bunch of things there. Pick one of them.
Just want the one you're least likely to think of.
I don't care, Tom.
Most likely.
Okay.
By the way, have you ever helped a magician before? Because frankly, Tom, you're not helping one right now.
Yeah. I've tried not to before.
Have you got one? The show's going to go swimmingly with you in the audience, Tom. Right, have you got one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing that you're thinking of is absolutely definitely on this receipt, correct?
Yes.
You're going to look at the other 4 receipts.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I go shopping, I buy the same thing every time. Other times, it's once in a blue moon. Sometimes it's sporadic. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to look at the other 4 receipts, find any receipts that's got the same item on that you're thinking of, and put them in the pile. I want to know how many receipts that thing is on. If it's not, put it there. If it is, put it there. This is exciting, Tom. It's on. No, it's not on that one, Tom. He's making sure. I like that he's being thorough here. Oh, you're trying to sneak me here, Tom.
I'm trying really hard.
And frankly, Tom, it's my fault. I shouldn't have picked you. It's on 2 receipts, right? This one and this one, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Just 2 receipts. Are we confident in this?
Yeah.
On a rating of 1 to 10, we're on about a 9.
10. 10.
Huh? 2 receipts.
Gotta be one, don't we?
Well, here's the thing. If I told you, Tom, I knew how many receipts it would be on, would that be good? If I told you I knew how many receipts that item would be on, would you believe me?
So you got 1 in 5 chance.
So would you believe me?
Yeah.
I was going for no, Tom, which is why I wrote no here. But don't
Okay.
worry about it. You ruined it. That's fine. That's not a problem. It's my fault. I shouldn't have picked you. But I genuinely did know that you would use 2 receipts, which is why I have a card in here which says your products will be on 2 receipts.
Nice.
See, I said it wasn't very good.
No.
It's not. I know. It's not very good.
Here we go.
No,
Here
I
we
know.
go. Wait for it.
It would be better. It would be better, Tom, if I told you the thing you were thinking of.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says to me. They always, the feedback I get with this trick is they always go, it would be better if you told me the thing you're thinking of, which is impossible because there's a whole bunch of receipts. There's different things on each receipt. That couldn't possibly happen. But if it could happen, Tom, it would look something like this. I want you to imagine holding that thing in your hand. This is something that you've bought in the past, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Times.
This is something you have in your house occasionally.
Not very often.
Not very often.
No.
See, that tells me exactly what it is. And if I get this right, you guys are going to go crazy. That's the deal, right?
Absolutely not.
Because he didn't write it down. He didn't tell anyone. There's no way I can know. I agree. The prediction was crap. No, it was. Let's just be honest. The prediction was crap. But if I told you that he was thinking of digestive biscuits and he nodded like that, just so you know, that's his pissed off face. Then that is good, Tom. That one. There you go. High five. Boom. Oh, there you go.
I would like to look at those receipts, but you know.
Go for it. Have a look at them.
Nice.
Take your time. I get paid by the hour.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to know. Okay, so they are completely different.
Yeah, they are.
Everything appears on 2 receipts.
Sorry?
Everything appears on 2 receipts.
No, they don't. Have a look through.
But yeah, then that does explain how you knew I picked digestive biscuits.
Yeah, it doesn't explain the digestive biscuits, Tom.
You just knew I was a digestive biscuit.
I just looked at you, and from a distance, I was like, now that's a man that likes digestive biscuits.
With that.
Yeah, you would have picked that. She would have picked that. Digestive.
We learn about people like you at magic school, and the more she looks at them, the more she's annoyed she's getting.
There is some similarities, but it still doesn't work out.
No, it doesn't. That's the
I still
thing.
don't know the answer.
Well, I tell you what, if you work it out, can you let me know? Because
magic.
frankly, it freaks me out. Yeah.
It's magic.
Yeah, I mean, I like to, pretend that I'm questioning you, but I do like the fact there's magic, obviously.
Oh, well, I'm glad you do, considering you're sitting in a magic bar. If you didn't like this stuff, you're definitely in the wrong place.
Magic show.
It's your first magic show.
She is also obsessed with magic, apparently. That's why we're here. So.
Simon,
Yes.
I'm going to show you a mind-reading thing. I've made a prediction. I have to point out it's not a very good prediction because I'm not a very good mind reader.
Okay.
But it's the best I've got.
I'm excited anyway.
Don't be.
Okay.
I've seen it. It's not very good. But I've got a prediction right there in that envelope.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to keep it right there. Your job is to make sure that you keep an eye on that. Don't let me cheat. To be clear, I'm going to cheat. But try to stop. You go shopping often?
Yeah, I shop. I'm a shopper.
You're a shopper. Everyone's a shopper.
Happy shop.
I go shopping a lot for food, as you can probably tell. And I have some receipts here.
Yeah.
These are from the last few shopping trips from various different places. We're going to try and do something. I'm going to look this way so I can't see what you're doing. You're going to hold the receipt so you can see them all. Pick one and bring it to the front so you can see it and I can't.
Okay.
Not that I'll be able to see it anyway because I'm looking in the other direction. Take your time because I get paid by the hour. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Now, I don't know what I've bought because I don't even know what receipt you're looking at, but go up and down and pick an item that I bought on that particular shopping trip.
Okay.
Have you got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know what you're thinking of, but when I go shopping, sometimes I buy things every time.
Right.
Like there's certain stuff that every time I go to a shop, I'm going to buy it, like chocolate. Other times, shut up. Other times, it's like once in a blue moon thing, like salad. Occasionally, it might be sporadic. Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't know how many receipts that's on. I don't know if it could be on all of them. It could be on one of them.
Right.
I know it's on this one.
Yeah.
You're going to go through the other 4 receipts. If
Yeah.
it's on any of the others, put it here. If it's not, just put it down on the table. Let's see how many times that item turns up. 5 receipts. It might be on 1. It might be on 2. It might be on 3. It might be on 4.
Here if it's
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But don't let me see it. You turn it over that way.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have picked you.
See, don't be mean to me.
I'm not. I'm not. You're amazing. You're doing such a good job.
Thank you.
Honestly, the tension is mounting right now. Goosebumps, Jordan. Goosebumps.
I don't want to miss it. I'm scared.
No, don't worry. Take your time. Take your time. This is mind reading. You know, you gotta build this stuff up.
Okay. I'm scared of.
It's only on 1 receipt.
Scared I've missed
It's
it.
only on 1 receipt. That's crazy. Because if I told you that I knew it would be on 1 receipt, would you believe me?
No.
which is why I wrote no on there. I knew. But if I told you that inside here there was proof positive that I knew it would just be on one receipt, would that be good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually said it would be on 2 receipts. Your product would be on 2 receipts, but I did write on the other side off by 1. So I knew. Like I said, that's the trick. That's all I've got. It's not very good.
Okay.
It's not great. But I don't know what you thought of.
No.
I don't even know what receipt you looked at. I don't know what you thought of. Here's the thing. Let's use your imagination. Go into a shop. Pretend you're going into a shop.
Yeah.
And you're going up and down the aisles, and you pick the thing up that you're thinking of.
Yes.
Now I want to imagine you take it and you take it back to the till. And the tills have huge queues.
Right.
So instead of going to the tills, you go to the self-scan.
Okay.
And you go through the self-scan. And what you do is you scan the item. It's the only item that you're buying.
Yep.
And then you buy that item and it tells you to pay. Are you paying by card?
Yeah.
Everybody pays by card, yeah? So you take the card and you go like that and you pay.
Yeah.
You can imagine that, right?
Yes.
Good. And then you walk out the shop and you're holding it.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it.
Yeah.
And you could be thinking of anything. There's like hundreds of things on those receipts. This is something that you've bought in the past, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not just bought, you've bought this in restaurants as well. Because this is an item of food.
Yes.
An item of food that you eat.
Yes.
But you couldn't eat it when you came out the shop because this is something that you'd need to cook.
Yes.
This is something you'd have with another meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of another meal that you have it with. It's spaghetti. You're thinking of spaghetti. That's because the thing you're thinking of is garlic bread.
Shut the
There you go. Boom.
Yo.
amazing.
Good, isn't it?
Okay,
I love garlic bread.
Hey!
a little bit.
One card in here, one card only, and the card says the product you're thinking of will be on 3 receipts, which is okay. It's not the greatest trick of all time. Let me just move that out of the way because we want pizzas going down. Because frankly, eating the pizza is way more important than anything I can do. Here's the thing though, Robbie. I couldn't possibly know what you were thinking of, right? There's no way I could know. Because you went through all the receipts, you picked one item and one item only, and you thought of that item. You didn't write it down, you didn't tell anyone. Let's go on an imaginary trip before you eat your pizza. I want to imagine you're going into a restaurant. I want to imagine, sorry, not a restaurant, a shop. You're going up and down the aisles and you pick the thing off that you're thinking of and you're holding it in your hand. Can you imagine that? Now I want to imagine that you're looking at it and you go to the till. And you're gonna go through the till, you're gonna pay for it, and you walk out the shop and you've got it in your hand. And you're looking at it. There's no way I could know this. If I could possibly tell you what it is that he's thinking of, bearing in mind he could have thought of anything, I think that would be good. You're thinking of a snack. Not just any particular snack, it's a savory snack. It's a barbecue snack. Get ready to freak out. Robbie is thinking of barbecue Pringles.
How about that? How about that? Hey!
Boom. Boom. There you go. You can do the vanishing pizza trick now. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much.
I'll catch you guys a little bit later on, okay?